Now it's time to add modules into your Blackboard course site. The first thing I'd like you to do is to decide whether you want to call it lessons or modules. But if you want to call it modules, you would want, when you hover over the button, you would want to change the name of that link. So we rename the link to modules and click on the check mark. There you go. We need to change the name of the page also here. We'll call it modules and we submit. Here we go. Now we're going to build content, and the first item that I would like you to do is, the first item that I'd like you to add is a learning module. Okay. We're going to call it module 1. Now that's a good strategy, because introduction to personal finance, because then your students would have an idea. It's 1, 2, 3. It's better to have numbers on your items than nothing at all, than just introduction to personal finance. Okay? So it's also helpful to give some descriptive text there. Okay, so now here's our module. If I click on it, the modules page would open and you can see the table of contents here that is still empty. You can maximize it, medium, or minimize it. Okay, so for our case, we'll go medium. We're going to build content now, which will be inside this module. We click on an item. The first thing to do is an introduction. Imagine yourself giving your lecture in front of your class. How will you open this lesson? So this will be a lesson introduction. Let's say in this module, you're going to learn the concept of personal finance. Okay? You should say a little more, but in our demonstration, I will stop at that point and submit. Notice that now you have introduction on the table of contents and introduction on your module. Another item I would like you to add is a YouTube video. So you click on build content, YouTube video. And since this is about personal finance, I will just type personal finance, hit go. There's mint.com here, which I like. Let's say we could preview it, but I'm going to select it. Okay. And give more instructions to students. Watch this video okay, to learn about, okay. And I'm also going to call it learning material 1. We're just numbering it. The learning material part is ours because that's your homework. You could call it a different name if you're building your own. Now I want you to add another content here, which is a web link. I would like you to add an interactive website. So I'm going to click on build content, web link. I have prepared one here. This is okay, a game here. This one. I'm going to close it now because it's too noisy. Add the URL, learning material 2 interactive game. Okay. And provide instructions again, or details or explanations, and hit submit. So now we have changed the name from lessons to module. We have added an introduction, your learning material 1 and your learning material 2. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to add quizzes and assessments.